Hey everybody, no glitz and glamour today, warts and all, my Friday wind down. So I just thought I'd share something with you that, I talk about, oh, that's a bit light. Hey everybody, it's my Friday wind down, so no glitz and glamour. Oh, my light keeps falling over, oh well. No glitz and glamour today, sweat and all, it's stinking hot here. Anyway, I just thought I'd go through with you my secrets for getting through Christmas with alcohol. Now this is a mojito, but it's a slim-provised mojito. So let me just go through a couple of really important things. So I always find that most people, just let me go get it actually, just a second. Now the first thing I want to show you is, most people when they go somewhere over Christmas, it's to friends, family, whatever, and your husband or your partner might take some beers and you'll usually take a bottle of wine. And the alternative, as I go on and on and on about, is like vodka and soda, because it's one of the least calorie content alcoholic drinks that you can have that still tastes okay. But it's not like grabbing a bottle of wine where you go somewhere, you've got to grab the vodka and then the soda, and then some people feel funny about drinking spirits and it's a pain in the butt. So the key to that is to figure out how much vodka, how much soda you can put into one nice little bottle that you can take with you. So this is pre-mixed, so when you get there you don't have to worry about measures and doing the making sure that you've got everything right, because you do it all at home before you go. And then you can take this home with what's left in it at the end of the day if you want to, because it's your nice little bottle that you've got, whatever. Like I love Diamantes. If it was my choice, I'd have Diamantes all over this. But, at the end of your party or whatever, I'll just go and grab my bottle. I need to take that home so I can fill it up later. And then it's yours forever. But anyway, this one I've pre-mixed, and I'm going to show you the quantities to pre-mix to make sure that you're still having fun and being involved and you're still having a drink, but you're not overdoing it, because it's so easy to overdo it. I am the worst. By the end of a party, after a few drinks, like I will have one eye shut and I'm pouring vodka like that, and throw in half a fruit punch to sweeten it up. But this is a really good way, pre-mixed with the right amount of vodka and the right amount of soda into a highball glass that's already full of ice. So this is like 4 full highball glasses of vodka that should keep you going all night. Make sure you fill the glass with ice, then pour the mix into it with your fruit garnish or whatever, and then don't refill it until all your ice is melted. So what you're doing is you're still having like a 475ml drink in a highball glass, but you're drinking it more slowly because you've already pre-mixed it and you've got a finite quantity that you can drink when you're out. And B, the ice is melting, so it's slightly diluting it as you're going down to the bottom of the glass. And if you can make these little rules for yourself, you'll find it much easier to get through Christmas. Now the second one, as I said, is, you won't be doing the Michelle pour at the end of the night, because I make a mean drink by the end of the night, but it probably doesn't taste very good. Anyway, so this is my mojito, and I'm showing you how to make this as well. So this is, same thing, it's vodka and soda, and I picked mint from my own garden and walked out the front and grabbed a handful of mint and limes from the tree, and I've cut up a few slices, and I bought a muddler, which has probably been one of the best things I've bought for a long time, because I do like a bit of fruit in my drinks, especially like vodka and soda can get quite boring after a while. And you can add limes, you can add mint, you can do lemon, a little bit of watermelon sometimes, or even like some fresh peach or something like that. Not a lot. I'm talking about treat drinks. This is not something you go home and drink every night. So with the slim-provised mojito, with my metal straw, it's slightly sweetened with some sweetener as well. And you can do this to taste. Now, you know, anybody who's a hater and doesn't like a sweetener, I get it, I hear you, don't bother putting a response down below. If people don't want to use a sweetener, they don't have to. That's a great thing about it. We all have choices. So I use 3 sweeteners, and I'm showing you here with 2 because I like mine a little bit sweeter, and that's my choice, and I'm going to do that. So anyway, add the lime and the mint to your glass, and then grab your muddler and just start smashing it away, and then wind it down and twist it, wind it down and twist it, wind it down and twist it. Cover the glass kind of like that. That looks terrible, doesn't it? But do that because it'll stop it splashing out all over the place. So I'm just wiping it off my leg here now. So do that until all the lime is released and the mint is all muddled up, and you know, there's bits of it. You can see that when you add the soda, it's going to like filter around once you fluff it up a bit. So do that, and then in your shot glass, you're going to measure out your 1 shot of vodka into the glass, and then add your sweetener. So whether that's 2 or 3, as I say, I like 3, but I like a quite sweet mojito. Some people don't. Put your sweetener in, and then your ice. So I want all your ice to the top, like full from the bottom to the top, full of ice. Then you're going to pour your soda in. So that's this is a 475 ml glass that I've got here now. And I'm not talking about a big beer glass because that's for people to drink beer from. This is a highball glass. So learn the difference. Yeah, that would be good. So this is my highball glass. Fill it up with ice and then add your soda water. And then as you're adding the soda, just mix it up. So get that lime and the mint all turned up from the bottom. Just like that. And then add your little bit of lime garnish to the top, maybe a mint leaf to float around or something. And that's a beautiful summer drink, and it's very refreshing. And if you go somewhere, you can even pre-mix this is the same mix. It's 1 shot of vodka to 4 glasses filled with ice of 470 ml glass of soda. So you can just add that to your mint and your lime, and then crush it up. You can even crush the sweetener up with it at the same time if you want to. Just make sure you give it a really good stir at the end with a straw just to release all the flavor to it so it goes all the way to the top. And again, don't refill the glass until all the ice is melted. And you'll find that it takes quite a while to get through. Nice hot summer's day, the glass will still melt in time. And by the time you get to the bottom of a glass this size, there probably won't be a lot of ice left. And then you can have another one. Now, I don't want you doing this every day. I don't want you going on a big weekend bender of drinking mojitos on the weekend or anything like that. But if you are socializing, you don't have to miss out. You don't have to go without. You don't have to. And if people question you, just say, oh, look, I thought I'd try something different. I've mixed, I don't know, some people like a bit of cucumber in it, or make it more of a caprioso by adding a bit of lemon, or I'm actually going to try one this afternoon of a bit of, instead of using I'll have some limes, but limes and lemon with a bit of lemongrass in it for a really bit of, a bit of spark. So anyway, this is how you can get through Christmas, still having a drink, but a slimprovised version, and you'll probably still have a good time. You're still socializing, you're still having a drink, but you're drinking quite responsibly. I'm not saying you can drive home. This is not a recipe to drive home on, but it is a recipe to stay in control and not go overboard, because that's what we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn all these little things that we can do every day that makes it easier for us to stay in control. And trust me, I am the worst self-control. I am that one-eye pourer of vodka. And yeah, I do ruin everybody's drinks at Christmas because I want everyone to have fun. Learn to control. That's what we want to do. So anyway, Merry Christmas. Let's look forward to a great December. Cheers.